Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are domicile, wherever you are resident. This evening, I welcome you all to this timely broadcast, and I want everyone to come with an open heart, a heart of understanding and learning, because there are things that is very important to note and very commendable we discuss on this broadcast this evening. I want to start with by saying that Nigeria is already a failed state, as Mazi Simon Ekpa said it, and Mazi has already said it, and that is how it is. Ade Agbanaria, that is how it is. A failed state is a state that has lost all its territorial integrity. All its territorial integrity. You may be in the helm of power, physically, but in all ramification, in actions and inaction, both spiritually and otherwise, you have lost your territorial integrity, whereby you don't have command to tell, or the right to tell the people or a section of the people what to do, and they adhere to it. So it's a sign that you have lost your territorial integrity, whereby you cannot carry out your obligations anymore over the people you profess to govern or to lead or to preside over. Is a sign that you have lost your territorial integrity. And the list is endless. So Nigeria is an epitome of such an explanation. Now, going to our discussion this evening, I want to welcome all Biafrans to this broadcast this evening. There is a news that is making the round table that Ohanes Indio Shindiama said that they brought out $50,000, which is approximately 37 million naira. What an insult! Bounty on Mazi Simon Ekpa. It is so alarming and so laughable. It is laughable, honestly. I want you to follow me as I take you through the template that is being played here. Some of you, your eyes will be open to certain truth and realities that is on ground. There is a proverbial saying that says, when you don't understand your history, you continue to make mistake is inevitable. But thank God, through Mazi and through the help of Mazi Simon Ekpa, we have been enlightened to understand who we are. Our mind has been broadened, to be precise and to be concise by having an in-depth knowledge of the realities that involve around us. And that makes me to say that it is so laughable and so incongruous for Ohanes Indio Shindawa to say that they are putting a bounty on the head of. What an insult! These people are so daft. These people are so useless. They are a set of idiotic, race. They are a set of idiotic race. You see, the truth is that there is saboteurs in every clan, in every race. It is all over. So we are not surprised. It's not a new thing. Who are the people that sabotaged Jesus? It was his own people. Loved by the Gentiles, hated by his own people. So even the people, his people that he have shown good to. Who are the people that betrayed Mazi Simon Ekpa? His own people. Loved by the Gentiles, loved by Ndemba, hated by his own people. When I mean he's hated by his own people, by certain few, not all. But the truth is that with the event of this P2B issue, is a clear indication that a number of Igbo have shown hatred towards Mazi Simon Ekpa, in the sense that they say it, they preach P2B with their mouth, but deep down inside their hearts, they're very dying fan of Mazi Simon Ekpa. They believe in his ideology. They wish, in fact, Biafra comes today, tomorrow. But while they profess P2B with their mouth, deep down inside of them, they wish that Biafra comes today, tomorrow. But that is not to say that Ohaneze Igbo have, they are playing the template of the Fulani government, the template of the federal government. Then follow me as I take you through the memory lane. When the Fulanis, through the Mighty Allah Association, came up to say they place a bounty money, on Mazi Simon Ekpa's head, nobody knew what it meant. Nobody knew what they were talking about. Nobody understood where they were coming from. Not until it was so evidential that until the news broke out that Onyendu has been kidnapped, and which brought a dilemma which upon the face of Biafrans, which brought a shocker upon the heart of every Biafrans. And now that same template is about to be played, because they felt that going through that same road, they are going to achieve what they want, but they are in for a very big shock. First of all, who are the Ohaneze? You must understand who are Ohaneze. Forget about the name they bear. They are not speaking for Igbo people. They are not speaking for Biafrans. Ohaneze is a sentimental, and a falsehood association that is being orchestrated by the Fulani Caliphate to cause mayhem within the Biafran state. It was not the people that organized this group was the federal government. And the reason why they were organized was to be a willing tools in the hand of the Fulani control government to be able to control the mind, condition the mind of the people of the eastern regions, of those within the ambit of the eastern regions, which majority of them are the Igbos. Just like the template of the British, when the British came, how did they conquer the eastern region? It took them more than 50 years before they were able to conquer the Igbos. How did they do it? Indirect rule. By using, our own traditional stooge against us, against the people, and thereby, causing war between communities to communities, and thereby putting the people that will be submissive to them, that will do their bidding, in order for them to carry out their evil plot against the people. That was how they were able to subdue the Igbos. The British were able to subdue the Igbos. They came, any community, any region that is not, they see that is a threat to their existence in that enclave, they try to get by somebody that will dance to their tune, that will do their bidding, and that person becomes an eye, just as Ejiofor was the eye of the disbanded DOS in IPOB. Are you getting this? So the person becomes an eye to the British government, thereby bringing a conquest against the people. So these are the templates that has been played over time by this same, stooge of the British government. The Fulani controlled federal government are working based on the template they learned from their British masters, and the same scenario is repeating and showing itself in this period and time, thereby creating a very evil and unspeakable association called Ohaneze. Like I said, they don't speak for the Igbos. They don't speak for the Biafrans. They represent the interests of the caliphate, because it was the caliphate that organized them. It was the caliphate that put them, brought that structure in order to become a willing tool against their own people. Anything you see them do, forget about all this. Ohaneze said this, Ohaneze said that, Ohaneze, all those are mere species. Secretly, they are doing the bidding of the Fulani government. They can never work against the government of the day. They can never. I challenge anybody to show me where the Ohaneze have worked against the work against the government, the Fulani controlled federal government. They can never work against the caliphate. No matter, instead for them to work against the caliphate, they are ready to, offer their people for sacrifice, because they have eaten with the devil. They have sold their heart to Ekwensu. They are now the devil themselves. They are doing the bidding of the caliphate. So how do you expect people that was structured and organized by the caliphate to work against the caliphate? It can't work. They can only do the bidding and play the template of their caliphate, of their master. And mind you, Ohaneze is a slave group. I am telling you, the only group that is independent and that is powerful enough to say things, that is not under anybody, is the Mighty Allah. Every other group you see, whether it's Pandef, whether it's Amotek, Ohaneze, or Afenifere, they are all a slave group under the full Fulani control federal government. Slave group to the caliphate. That's why they cannot stand and speak for their people. They cannot. It has been like that over the years. So let me tell you the reason why Ohaneze Ndi Oshi, Ndi Ekwensu has embarked on a failed journey against the stupid and stupendous bounty against Mazi Simon Ekpa. One, their counterpart, or their master, rather, better put, their master, which is the Mighty Allah, did that template and it worked for them somehow. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped. And the reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped was because of his movement. He was mobile. His mobility, his locomotive, ability from one state to the other, from one place, because IPOB has, the way it was structured then, it has different units in different states, different unit zones, and what have you. So it started as a locomotive movement whereby Onyendu, Mazi Simon was moving from one place to the other, trying to put things in place, trying to make sure that things are working, get to bring, people of notable characters into, convince them into the movement and stuff like that. That was the reason why they were able to kidnap him. I'm telling you the honest truth. I am telling you. That was the reason why they were able to kidnap him. Even when he knew that there's an underground plan for him to be kidnapped, what will he do? What can he do? The movement was structured because it was structured in a way that he has to travel from this place, speak to different countries, different people in different parastatals to see how he can, bring them into the movement, see how they can buy into his ideology. That was the only reason why they were able to kidnap him. And he happened to be in an black man enclave. A black man is the enemy of himself. The reason why slave trade was prevalent in Africa was because black men were the brain boss, were the reason why the white men, the Europeans, the Portuguese, the Europeans especially, were able to enslave the Africans, because Africans were the they were the indirect, they were used as an indirect safe passage to get their fellow Africans and exported to different parts of the world for slavery. They were the brain behind it, bringing and enslaving their own fellow Africans. They became a willing tools to the Europeans, and that is by the way. So as I'm saying, that was the only reason why they were able to kidnap him. But you see, this case is different. I'm telling you, this case is different. Because Mazi Simon said, go and listen to Simon Ekpa. He's bringing a new dimension to this movement. He even went ahead to say that Radio Biafra should be deleted, that everybody should delete Radio Biafra app from our phones. IPOP community radio should be deleted, that a new app is coming. He was speaking of a new dimension, and that dimension is here. And today we have Voice of Biafra Radio, we have Enter Biafra, we have our own social media platforms and apps waiting to be unveiled. And most of all, the reason why our nation has embarked on a failed mission is because, one, IPOB is no longer the locomotive, way it is. It is now a digital movement. Everything is now on electrolyzed. It is not electronized. It's not a digital movement. Unlike when our leader was traveling here and there, you don't need to travel to anywhere. Mazi Simon Ekpa does not need to travel to anywhere to see anybody. In fact, to have meeting with anybody through Zoom, you can have any meeting you want to have with anybody. Through the internet, you can organize any. The world is now a global village, a global space. That through technology you can do anything, book appointment, and do anything you want to do. So for those that are waiting for Mazi Simon Ekpa to be kidnapped or deported through Interpol and whatever, they are all mad, because they are void of certain international principle and how it works, because they have been beclouded of their hatred and wickedness and devilish mindset. It has blocked their brain of reason, that they cannot reason properly. Intellectuals. So There is no way you can go and kidnap him, because if you are waiting for him to travel to US, travel to Canada, to Germany, to Africa, to what have you, just like Mazi Simon Ekpa was doing, you are a failure. E dey pay them, e dey sweet us. As e dey sweet us, e go dey pay them. Ohaneze, e dey pay no, e dey sweet us. As e dey sweet us, e go dey pain una. It is very painful. Let Ohaneze die. You see, on February 25th, onwe ifege election ka onwe isi na Biafra territory. Simon Ekpa has already said it. He will bring Biafra from Finland. If you want to die, die. If you want to hug transformer, go and hug transformer. There is no way you can kidnap him, because everything, this movement is now a digitalized movement, whereby through technology you can do anything. You think how was it the ESM fundraising? How was it conducted before? I have to travel to this place, they have to travel to this state, travel here, raise fund. But now it's not like it's no longer like that. Through Zoom we can raise our fund. Nobody is traveling to anywhere anymore. So that is the number 2 reason. That is the second reason. There is no way you can raise funds through traveling here, going there. Through Zoom, you do anything you want to do. Number 3 is IPOB Octopilot does not have zones, unit, and just like the way it was before in IPOB. There's no more zone, unit, and the regional coordinator. We don't have those things anymore. What we only have is WhatsApp group where people can, through you don't even know the people you are communicating with. You did there, you plan yourself, you chat and do whatever thing you want to contribute money. You do. If it's possible, you meet, contribute your money and you pay. That's all. And nobody is traveling to come and meet you to say, oh, how is your unit faring? How is your zone doing? Oh, you are the coordinator of social region. Nobody has that time. Everything is not digitalized. So Ohaneze, cry. You are embarking on a failed mission. Itan Ohaneze, okwala gi. Itan I campaign. Cry, go and transformer. Go and die for all I care. You cannot kidnap Mazi Simon Ekpa the way you did to Mazi Simon Ekpa. You cannot. There is no unit. We don't have unit anymore. We don't have a zone. Oh, this is the coordinator of social zone. He is no longer there. You cannot kidnap him. So don't bother yourself. It's a failed mission. Wait until Biafra come. When Biafra come, then you can come and kidnap him. Just wait for Biafra to come. When Biafra come, you can come and... Even if Joe Biden want to speak with Simon Ekpa, he will speak to him through Zoom. He does not need to go to America. Even if Queen Elizabeth or the King Charles or Guinea Cap or Afaya, sorry, Poku with Mazi Simon Ekpa, he does not need to travel to England. He will they will talk through Zoom. Let the highest world leader want to speak with, they will speak through Zoom. The world is not a global space. So Ohaneze, you are embarking on a deadly mission and is dead on arrival. So you see that all that you are planning is baseless. It cannot work. Even your agents that are in Finland, they cannot kidnap him. It is not possible. Finland is not Nigeria, where they don't obey their laws, when a personality is higher than the law. We can't do that. So, my people, Biafrans, don't be afraid. Don't be dismayed. The idiotic statement from Ohaneze is so gibberish. He holds no water. Mazi Simon Ekpa is intact. Is very intact. He cannot be kidnapped. Forget about Ohaneze. Just imagine 37 million naira, very cheap money. Eh? That shows that how poor they are. They are very poor. They want to kidnap a man that his net worth is more than four point something million dollars. What an insult! What a financial insult! What an insult! 37 million. What is 37 million? Eh? That shows that Ohaneze put together, they are very poor. They could not even raise good amount of money. 37 million, they are $50,000 to kidnap a man whose net worth is more than 4 point something million dollars. Ekwesịrị channel anya. Unu ga-eri anya nụ. If unu idiotic people, idiocracy. On this note, I will end this broadcast. Please share this broadcast. Share it. Like and subscribe to our channel. And share the broadcast. Hit the like button. Subscribe to our channel. Share the broadcast. And leave your comment also. Very important. Leave your comment. Leave your comment. Don't forget, today's sit-at-home was successful. And tomorrow is another sit-at-home. You are expected to sit at home for the release and protest for Mazi Simon Ekpa. As you do that, Chukwu Okike Abiama Yahshua will continue to bless every one of us. And above all, stay in your house in order for your life to stay with you. Because the Nigeria controls Fulani government in the military will come after you when you come out. So in order for you to be saved, stay in your house. We have the news that Okeze Bazu, the governor of Abia State, stylishly and indirectly supported the two-day sit-at-home in Abia State by saying that it's for people to go and collect their PVC. You see that, they are afraid. Then they are safe. They use their hand to tie themselves. So, but we are wise. We know what it means. They are shaking, they are quaking, they have lost the territorial integrity within the Biafran space. So they have no choice. Mazi Simon Ekpa said that he will force them into this war, into this freedom, and he's already doing that, and we are seeing the evidence of it. So I am Mazi Chi, the very disciple of Mazi Simon Ekpa under the leadership of Mazi Simon Ekpa. Remain blessed and God bless you. From here, from me, is good evening.